everyone, and welcome to the third installation of The Life of Brian. So today I want to talk to you about things that piss Brian off, so seizure triggers. But before I do that, I want to let you know that I started taking medication number 5 the other day, zonisamide, and so far I've not had any side effects, and I've not had a seizure since I started taking it, which is wonderful, but I don't want to get my hopes up too much because this happened last time I took one and I didn't have a seizure, and then I got excited and then I had seizures and it hadn't worked. So I'm kind of, yeah, I'm happy, but I'm taking it. I'm being realistic. Yeah, so on things that piss Brian off, firstly, to kind of give you a bit of, I want to kind of explain the difference between triggers and causes. So someone with epilepsy will always have an underlying cause. So whether that's sort of genetics, like some people just, they don't really know why, just have epilepsy. Their brains just are like that. Or they might have structural damages like a brain tumor, or they might have scars from a head injury. So those are the like underlying causes, but then there will be certain things that can trigger the seizures, sort of the individual seizures themselves, or like will kind of like be the things that make the epilepsy kind of begin. So for me, obviously the cause is Brian, you know him well, but the trigger was when I was living in Korea and I was incredibly stressed at my job, and it was just one of the most stressful periods of my life. I was very depressed, very lonely, and after just intense periods of like mental and physical exhaustion and like just awfulness, I think my brain was just like, no, can't do this anymore, and then just woke up and one day had seizures. So yeah, that was my trigger then, but I mean, it could have happened. I still have the tumor. It could have triggered it at any time. So yeah, that's the kind of the difference there. And I think sort of when people think of seizures and seizure triggers, they think of flashing lights. So that's called photosensitive epilepsy, but actually only 3% of people with epilepsy have that kind. And a lot of the more common triggers are like more subtle than that. So mine are lack of sleep is the main one, stress, being hungover, obviously, and then if I'm ill, I have a lot of seizures. So those are kind of when my body is weaker, I guess, or doesn't quite have the same, when I'm not kind of, it's not in like peak condition, if you know what I mean. So, and a lot of people have those. So having epilepsy, trying to manage it is also about lifestyle changes. So there are certain things that you can do, sleeping as much as you can, and don't stay out really late drinking, and, you know, don't try and get not too stressed. And obviously it's difficult to live like that all the time, but yeah, I try and maintain a bit more of a balance. But then obviously Brian still occasionally often has temper tantrums and does it anyway. Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to talk to you a bit about seizures and triggers today, and of course I will keep you updated on my progress. And if you want to know more, get in touch with me. You can talk to me on Instagram. My name is Life of Brian 2015. And also, if you want to know more, you can go on the Epilepsy Society's website or the Brain Tumor Charity's website, and they've got more information on epilepsy and brain tumors. So yeah, thank you for watching again, and I will speak to you again soon. Okay, bye.